What's going on, moviegoers? If you're new to the channel, my name is Christian. Welcome to C-Roll Productions. You guys, we have our first early non-spoiler reactions for Venom the Last Dance. Now, I'm seeing it on Friday, you guys. I'm excited to see how this is going to end. But I do think that Tom Hardy is done with his solo films, but he's not done with the character. You're just now introducing Knull into the mix. There's no way in hell Tom Hardy's going to be like, all right, I'm done. We still want to see him interact. And I'm pretty sure he stated multiple times that he wants to interact with a Spider-Man, being Tom Holland in particular. It all makes sense with the post-credit scene in No Way Home. Now we have the whole connection to the symbiote hive and the symbiotes and now Knull. It will all make sense. Finally, we want a connective universe for what Sony's doing. Oh, that's all I wanted from the day one. Just make it make sense. And I want Venom to be more authentic. I want Venom to, go up against Spider-Man. I want Venom to have the white spider, emblem on his chest and back and him web swinging through the city. That's what I am hoping for Tom Hardy's Venom after Venom the Last Dance. A full throttle, a full authentic Venom, you guys. It would be so awesome to see. But realistically, Tom Hardy's Venom is a protagonist, so he's not an antagonist. So going up against Spider-Man is going to be a little bit different. That's if Marvel doesn't do their own iteration of Eddie Brock, which I don't think they'll do, and I don't think Sony will allow that because all in all, the Venom franchise has been a cash cow for Sony. But I'm excited to see Knull, you guys. I'm seeing it this Friday morning, and I'm really hoping that I am satisfied. I don't expect this to be on a whole level like Spider-Man No Way Home. I want to be entertained, and I want it to be a fun film. Venom, Venom Let There Be Carnage definitely was a letdown for me for the Carnage character. But I'm really hoping that this third film takes a massive turn. I mean, with the Knull promotion that they're pushing out lately, you guys, I'm really excited to see Knull. Andy Serkis is going to be playing the character. And I am super pumped to see how all of this finally connects, you guys. And we still got Kraven the Hunter in December. Woo! And apparently Daniel RPK said that there's another trailer going to be releasing this week for Kraven the Hunter, so you guys can expect my reaction for that trailer. But let's jump into some of these non-spoiler reactions for Venom the Last Dance. So Chris Killian says, Venom the Last Dance is a wacky buddy road trip that stretches its PG-13 rating as far as it will possibly go. Simply put, Venom 3 is a classic guilty pleasure cinema. Turn your brains off and let Venom snack on them. Guilty pleasure. Interesting. Okay. So Drew Taylor says, Venom the Last Dance is the best of the Venom movies. The insanity has been ramped up significantly, but so has the heart. It's not perfect, but it's super entertaining. And there's a giant monster that chews people up and sprays their blood out of the back of its head. Oh my God, that's pretty nuts. That's crazy. This is coming from Joseph Declamer. Venom the Last Dance takes you on a wild and exhilarating journey from start to finish. It's a fun popcorn movie that reminds me on the earlier 2000s comic book movies. The action is great, and it's a tribute to action films from the 80s. There's a ton of funny moments. There are plot holes and some issues with the story. Yes, is it fun? Also, yes. As expected, I don't think the story is going to be absolutely amazing. I'm just looking for a good popcorn flick. That's honestly what I'm looking for. And a good time with some great action. That's what I'm looking for. Ian Sanwell says, Venom the Last Dance is the most entertaining of the trilogy. It's largely a funny and sweet road trip with Eddie and Venom living their dilemma and Louis' fugitive dreams, including a car karaoke dog rescuing. Interesting. You might even find yourself getting emotional. What does that mean? Matt Ramos says, Venom the Last Dance isn't just fun. It's the best Venom movie by far. It's the funniest, most emotional, best story, and it takes the silliness we love and fully embraces it. It's full force. They do a lot of cool symbiote stuff, and we couldn't have gotten a better ending to this trilogy that also sets up more. Sony cooked, y'all. Interesting. Chris Killian also had to say, you guys, Knull is creepy. I love the way they used him and set him up as a future threat. Fingers crossed this isn't Tom Hardy's last dance with Venom, and that we'll see him face to face with a Spider-Man we least to expect it. So we got a little bit about Knull. Apparently Knull is a highlight in the film. Sean O'Connell says, you guys, I think Venom the Last Dance is the best of the three. While still being incredibly bad, it's bizarre and watchable because it's willing to try anything. Symbiote fish, sure. Miss Chen dance sequence, why not? I laughed a few times, but the trilogy accomplished very little. Sign. The Hollywood Handle says, you guys, Venom the Last Dance might not be a great film, but overall, it still manages to be the best of the trilogy. That wasn't really able to accomplish a lot. Extremely fun sequences, and Eddie's relationship with Venom is still being a standout. A satisfying ending for this trilogy. So there you guys have it. Some of the non-spoiler reactions for Venom the Last Dance. Mostly positive. A lot of people kind of referencing turn off your brain. Just enjoy the action. Enjoy the whole buddy cop sequences between Eddie and, Venom. I like it. I'm not expecting too much going into it Friday. Honestly, I am not. I'm more expecting the whole setup after the film. Because like I said, Knull is not a one-trick pony. This will have ramifications moving forward and consequences. So to see what they do with this character is going to be interesting. I am just hoping that Marvel Studios has this character next. Because if this is the last Venom film, what can they do with the Knull film on Sony's behalf? No idea what they plan to do with that. But just like how I want Marvel Studios to handle Knull, I want them to handle Miles Morales as well. There's certain characters I want Marvel Studios to handle instead of Sony. Yes, that is me throwing shade at Sony. I'm sorry. Look how they did my boy Morbius. Look how they did Madam Web. Not saying that Madam Web. Look, Madam Web never deserved her own solo film. Like, if you were going to do a whole multiverse thing, you should have had Jamie Lee Curtis play Madam Web, you guys, in the Spider-Man No Way Home sequence. That would have worked out perfectly fine. Not give her her own solo movie that nobody on this planet ever wanted, you guys. Kraven the Hunter, it's going to be interesting. It's a hard R, something drastically different from what Sony's been doing with their Spider-Man-less universe. I'm looking forward to that. But we'll see what happens, you guys. Post your comments down below. Let me know what you guys thought about the non-spoiler early reactions for Venom the Last Dance. Have you guys gotten your tickets? And if you have, when are you seeing the movie? Post your comments down below. And of course, thank you guys for taking time out of your day for watching C-Roll Productions. Peace.